If there's anything that I like, without a beat, it would be durable goods. There's always something very sleek, smart, and adorable about them. In a few words, je ne sais quoi. Over the years, durable and reliable products are exponentially getting scarce. No matter what you buy, a few years of rugged use will eventually wear it out. Of course, there are reasons for it, mostly because the company wants to stay in business. Often it is to make sure the customers aren't using degraded products, as this often tarnishes the reputation of the company, and the wrong words eventually drag the selling shift down. We live in a world where materialistic possessions are often handled with feather-like precision and delicacy. One wrong move and your new iPhone has a scratched back glass. Nowadays, a protective glass is mandatory to avoid spending a fortune getting the broken display fixed. Plus, there is the phone case as well. Imagine spending a hearty cut of your annual income to buy a device that's more fragile than a flower vase. But if you fix a flower vase with gold, its price will multiply tenfold. The phone, on the other hand, will not. Even if it does, the software update will eventually put it out of date in a few years. Moreover, the CPU will eventually die midway, and I don't think anybody is going to be paying for an outdated device, whether or not it is laden with precious metals. Or maybe someone will. You never know. There is a fan base for everything nowadays. When it comes to durable products, my mind lands on the classic Nokia 3310. Personally, I don't have any sort of affection towards them, but I have genuine respect for the fan base and its culture. The product is so good that it has become a symbol of durability. However, I wouldn't have been making this video if I personally did not have a favorite. I don't think this gem needs an introduction, but formality is uncompromisable. This is the Casio F91W, the greatest watch that has ever been produced. Honestly, I don't think there's any other watch that comes in comparison to this. The design is elegant, sleek, the functionality is on point, the durability withstands unimaginable torture, and there is a good chance the battery outlives you. From Obama to Osama, the Casio has proven itself as the first choice of good and evil alike. Recently, I found out that Reddit community is divided on MacBooks and ThinkPads. I've never used a ThinkPad, but I think it is a Casio of laptops. I haven't used MacBooks either, so I can't really have any opinion on this. On one side, a Mac user is worried about scratching the device, where a ThinkPad user is least bothered about his skinned laptop that's running on a generator. Another category that I would like to talk about is the automobiles of the general public. Where I'm from, a Hero Splendor is the messiah of a middle-class house. And there's also a je ne sais quoi thing about them as well. I'm not shitting on Kawasaki's or Ducatis or Ferrari and even Lambos. But there's a spot in every automobile enthusiast's heart that has a deep respect for cars like the humble Toyota Corolla or Honda CR-V or even the beat-up Honda Civic those AI voices keep talking about. It's not about the Honda Civic being beat up all the time. It should be more about the car caring about the owner even when it's beat up. The other day, I got to know that Christian Bale uses a Ford Maverick as his daily commute, and that actually put a smile on my face, maybe even deepened my respect for him. But what's the philosophy behind all this? It has come to my realization that opting for the aesthetic has compromised on the product's durability. I've got nothing against it, honestly. I really don't, trust me. But if I'm saving my money for something, I would definitely want it to feel pristine. It should age with me like fine wine. I know it sounds a little like over expectations, but a Casio only costs like 10 bucks. I mean, it's still expensive over here because I'm in a third world country, but it still costs 10 bucks considering where it actually has a market. But if you think deeply enough, some can't even afford that. Well, I can't obviously, but still. Oftentimes, it gets lost or neglected for being so simple and so inexpensive. If taken good care of, it will serve you for a lifetime. And if you think deeper, I'm not really talking about watches here. Or am I? But either way, you have my gratitude for sticking till the end. If you have any opinions about this, you're free to share them in the comments below. And maybe I'll catch you in the next one, maybe in the next week's video, if I get to finish it. Till then, bye bye.